How are you guys doing? Today is Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. I'm James Sims, and for this episode of The Elite, I'm going to take this time to give a really quick overview of the players that were named to the FIFPro men's starting 11 for the 2021 calendar year. The awards for the 2021 calendar year were awarded yesterday, so these are the best players who established themselves as not only the best players in their position, but the best individual soccer players in the world, and of course have put a significant amount of effort towards helping their sides win a good amount of trophies this year. And before I get into it, I'm going to, of course, lay out all the awards that were given on the men's side of this, because I don't know the women's soccer players like that. I do plan on getting to, but for right now, I just know the men's. And this, I guess, going in, the awards that were given first, the best FIFA men's player was awarded to Robert Lewandowski, the goated Polish starting forward for Bayern Munich, after he broke Gerd Muller's Bundesliga scoring record. As the runner-up was Lionel Messi for Barca and PSG. Mo Salah, the elite Egyptian for Liverpool, would eventually end up third in voting for that. The FIFA's best goalkeeper was awarded to Edouard Mendy, the Senegalese goalie who now plays for Chelsea, who helped Chelsea go on to win Champions League last year. Second in voting was Luigi Donnarumma, the elite young goalie who plays for PSG now, who got moved from Milan. He helped Italy win the Euros this last summer. And then third was Manuel Neuer, the goated starting goalie for Bayern Munich, who's virtually in this award running every single year, even though he's in his mid-30s and he's still playing as though he could very well lose a spot tomorrow. The best FIFA men's coach was awarded to Thomas Tuchel of Chelsea for helping Chelsea win Champions League this most recent year. Roberto Mancini would finish second after helping Italy win the Euros, and Pep Guardiola would finish third after he helped Man City capture an amazing, very dominant Premier League title. Now, without further ado, looking at the players that were actually named to the FIFPro Men's World 11 for the 2021 year. The goalkeeper for this team was voted to be Luigi Donnarumma, the young elite goalie for PSG, the young Italian elite goalie for PSG. As Edouard Mendy was named the best goalie, they would put Luigi Donnarumma on the team, especially for what he did to help Italy win to win the Euros. Donnarumma was named the player of the tournament at the goalie position. Looking at the three defenders, starting off with David Alaba, the elite Austrian defender who went from Bayern Munich to Real Madrid this year. He would go on to help Bayern win their domestic Bundesliga trophy for the 9th year in a row, as this was his very final calendar year in which he would play for Bayern Munich before he made the move to Real Madrid. Sitting alongside David Alaba, who was appearing in this list for the very first time, Leo Bonucci, the starting defensive mid for Juventus, being named for the second time since this list was made in 2016. He was named in 2017. Bonucci making the list this time for his efforts to help Italy win the Euros. Not to mention, he was a very big part in helping Juventus get as far as they got, as Juventus just snuck into Champions League yet again this year. The third defender named to the FIFA All-Pro team was Ruben Diaz, the Portuguese defensive player out of Man City. This is the first time he's ever made the team, as he really jumped up into a class of his own after helping Man City win and secure the Premier League title for 2021. Looking at the midfielders, starting from the back, their center defensive mid would be N'Golo Kante, their elite French midfielder, or Chelsea's elite French midfielder after he helped Chelsea win the Champions League this most recent year. For N'Golo Kante, this is the second time that he's made a FIFA All-11 team, as he made it back in 2018 after he helped France win the World Cup. Sitting alongside him was Georginio, the elite Italian midfielder for Chelsea, after he played a big part in Chelsea winning the Champions League final, as he kicked a majority of their penalty kicks, and he's made all their penalty kicks this year, calendar year. And he would go on to help Italy win the Euros. So he was able to be on both those teams, and he was a very big component, very big cog in both those systems. This is the first time Georginio has been named to this team. Sitting alongside him is the elite Belgian midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne. This is the second year in a row in which Kevin De Bruyne has made the FIFPro Men's World 11 after he helped Man City capture yet another very big Premier League title, and he had quite the goal the other day. Kevin De Bruyne continually showing why he's world class, one of the world's best. There were 4 players named at the forward position as a result of 3 defenders being named this year. And of course, the headliner out of the forwards was this year's player who was named the best, and the player who was named the best for the 2020 year as well, Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski would, of course, have a record-breaking year compared to the last year in which he was named the best and named on this team, as he would go on to break Gerd Muller's record, and he scored about 60 goals, over 60 goals in the calendar year to help Bayern Munich, of course, win the Bundesliga for the 9th year in a row. Sitting alongside him in the FIFPro Men's 11 is Lionel Messi, Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain's goated Argentinian forward, after he went on to win the Ballon d'Or at the end of last calendar year. And not to mention that he's been a very big part in PSG qualifying for the round of 16, as his very first goal for PSG came in a Champions League game. And let's not forget that he did sell out the Parisian. He completely shut the city of Paris down for 2 days as soon as he got there. Sitting alongside Lewandowski and Messi is, of course, another familiar face, Cristiano Ronaldo, who, alongside Lionel Messi, has made all 6 FIFPro Men's World 11 since they started naming the team in 2016. Ronaldo would start the season with Juventus, help Juventus qualify for the Champions League for the next year. He would also find himself going to Manchester United, the team where he started it all. And not to mention that he would also be he was also awarded a lifetime award for breaking the international goal scoring record, and he would say that this was the most prestigious award that anyone's ever given him. But of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, just like Lionel Messi, they are the 2 players that have made every single team from the beginning, from 2016 up until now. And then the 4th player that was named among the forwards for the very first time in his FIFA career was Erling Braut Haaland, Borussia Dortmund's elite Norwegian striker, who finished just second to Robert Lewandowski in goals in the Bundesliga, as Erling Haaland is ascending himself into a incredible level of production. And it'll be interesting to see what he does this season. But this last season with Borussia Dortmund was nothing short of phenomenal. With that said, those are all 11 of the players that were named. All 11 of them will have elite profiles for this 2022 year. Some of them already have them from 2021. The only players that I've added to this list that weren't there last year were Leo Bonucci and Ruben Diaz. But eventually, over time, their profiles will be done. And once they're done, I will have them ready. And hopefully, we'll see who makes this list next time. I want to thank everyone that's been listening to all 8-9 minutes of this piece. I, of course, want to thank the FIFA and Wikipedia articles that I read in order to get this info, because I wouldn't be able to do this without them. And, of course, I want to thank everyone for listening to this piece. I hope all is well. Once all of today's exhibitions and matchups are done, I'm going to come back tomorrow on Wednesday, January 19th for another episode of The Elite. So I hope all is well, and I'll catch you with another piece tomorrow. Peace out.